everyone and welcome to part 52 of my GTA LCS special vehicle guide. Now I'm in this location here in Chinatown, you can see, just inside that alleyway, and there's a Faggio motorbike just next to me. Now this is the video that's going to show you how to obtain heavy vehicles from the scooter shooter mission, which is activated when you get on that bike. And like 9mm Mayhem and Able Angel, it is a rail shooter, which means that you're on the back of a motorbike, behind a driver, and then you have to shoot some moving targets. And in this mission, all the moving targets are in heavy vehicles, so this video is going to show you how to obtain all the heavy vehicles, basically. You also have the unique Mr. Whoopi at the beginning of the mission as the targets number 1 and 2. But for this video I'm going to do a slightly different method to get the rest of the heavy vehicles. I've already made a video on how to get the Mr. Whoopi, so check it if you haven't already. Basically what happens is when you get on the Faggio bike, you activate the mission, and your first targets will appear around this sort of area, and they'll move in random directions. You have no control over where they go. But what I can say is that when they're sort of around this square here, then you have a chance of obtaining them. I call that the safety region. So the vehicles can travel anywhere in Portland, even all the way up to Harwood, and sort of all the way down to the Trenton area. I don't think they can ever go down here, but I can't be too sure of that. But whenever they enter this square region, then you have a chance of obtaining the vehicle. There are actually two methods you can use to get these vehicles, method 1 and 2. Method 1 is basically when you shoot the driver of the moving vehicle. So let's say the driver's in a Cartel Cruiser. The Cartel Cruiser comes, let's say, from here to here, and you kill the driver around here. The Cartel Cruiser will crash somewhere over here, and when you fail the mission, you are here, and then you just leave the alleyway, and then you collect the vehicle. But method 2 is when you actually have to get a vehicle to appear in the square, and this is done by killing a target quite nearby. So when you kill a target maybe here, the next target might appear here, and if it does, then you have a chance of getting it, etc, etc. So that's pretty much the method in a nutshell. Also, another thing is the heavy vehicles in this mission are far harder to get than the ones in the 9mm Mayhem mission. And the only heavy vehicles worth obtaining in this mission are the Heavy Cartel Cruisers and the Mr. Whoopis. The Landstalkers are useless because you can already get a better one in another mission. And the Stingers you can also obtain in 9mm Mayhem. So I would only go for the Cartel Cruisers and the Mr. Whoopis in this mission. The reason why it's so much harder to obtain vehicles in this mission than 9mm Mayhem is A, not only is the time limit so much smaller than 9mm Mayhem, I think you only have 3 minutes, like 20 seconds or something, and in 9mm Mayhem you have 4.5 minutes to fail, basically, by time limit alone. And also, whenever vehicles travel to this freeway, they will always travel north. So whenever they travel to the freeway, they will always travel up the freeway until they turn off somewhere. They can turn off sort of here, 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 etc. So you have a very high chance of vehicles travelling north, and the 9mm Mayhem area is here, which is much easier to get to than this safety region. So you have to get very lucky to get a Cartel Cruiser to get into the square, because whenever it travels to this freeway it will always travel north, and when you're sort of in the Hepburn Heights area or Harwood or St. Mark's, you have a very low chance of actually travelling all the way down to get back to the square. You can pretty much travel down any of these roads like that. You can even travel down this road here and then go kind of round and up. You have a very low chance, so this quest will require a tremendous amount of patience, and I'd say it's one of the most difficult quests to do in the LCS hunting guide, definitely. So yeah, enough with that, let's get to the video now. So you basically just get on the Fagio, and you'll activate Scooter Shooter. I'm not going to obtain the Mr. Whoopies in this video, because I've already done it in another video. So yep, you're behind an old grandma on the motorbike, and you can shoot moving targets with the Tech 9. It's a really crappy gun as well. And you have 3 adrenaline pills. I'd save them for the target you want. So as you can see, when one target blows up, another target will appear nearby. That's what I mean by method 2. You have to get a target to appear in the square when it respawns, basically. Very hard to explain, but I'm sure you'll get my gist quite soon. So now we have the stingers, which can really only be obtained using method 2, because otherwise it's just virtually impossible, because you can't shoot the driver. I've never managed to actually shoot the driver properly, so I'd only resort to method 2 for the stinger. The problem is the Cartel Cruisers, you know, it takes a while to appear. You've got to kill quite a few targets first. And you're very unlikely to be near the location when they start spawning anyway. Now we have the Cartel Cruisers. So now what you want to do is you want to see if it's going to go the right way. You can't tell where it's going to go, it's totally random. But let's just say, because it's travelling this way, I have a very good chance that it's going to go towards the square, because it's going to either turn down here, it's going to go up here. If it goes up here, then it has 2 chances to go left to enter the square, as you can see. So this is quite a good position to be in if you have the Cartel Cruiser travelling here. Yes, right, we're going towards the square. Now kill the driver. Like that. And now fail the mission. If you don't remember where the car is, mark it on your map. Like that. So it doesn't matter which direction you come into the square, as long as it is in the square, safety region, then you'll be able to pick it up. Now, unfortunately, I've been dumped with a 2-star wanted level. There's the car. Now, unfortunately, there's still a driver in there, which is really unfortunate, so now I'm going to have to snipe him out. Like that. Get in. And you have a Heavy Cartel Cruiser. Be aware the doors are locked. And also make sure you get to pen spray, lose your wanted level. If that's not a Heavy Cartel Cruiser, I don't know what is. So the pen spray is just over here, I'm sure you know that already. Now luckily, since the car is heavy, the flat tyre doesn't really affect it that much. But yeah, just remember about the locked door thing. Damn, that took so long to film, you have no idea. Oh my gosh, finally. A Heavy Cartel Cruiser. Right, Method 2 coming up now. So right guys, for Method 2, you basically destroy the vehicle near the square, and now you have to see if a new vehicle will spawn inside the square. So as you can see, bingo. Now what you do is you have to see which direction it's going to go. But to be honest, there's only one way out of the alleyway. So this guy hopefully will keep going up, but he might turn this way, so I don't know. Let's see. Yes, he's going the right way, he's going the right way. This could be it, this could be it. Yes, 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 there we go, there we go. Right, get the old flamethrower out. Oh shit, I didn't bring it with me. Crap. Luckily it doesn't travel too fast, so don't worry about it. Oh, seriously? Right, there we go, there we go. Yes! Method 2! Holy shit, Method 2 to obtain a Heavy Cartel Cruiser. Right, I'm going straight to the pen spray right now.